Hey guys, this is Frankie Painter Fitness. Thank you for joining me today. So, our workout today I like to call simple and basic. And the reason for that is we have 7 exercises that we're going to do. We're going to hit all the major muscle groups in those exercises. And they are ones that I teach all of my clients and in my classes at the very beginning. So they are basic exercises that are good to learn and are great for your body, work lots of muscles. So what you're going to need today is at least 1 set of weights. Now I have 2 sets here because the first 2 exercises we do are for chest and back, and you may want to use heavier weight for those. So 1 or 2 sets of weights. I have an exercise mat to lie on, a sweat towel, and some water, and of course always supportive shoes and a surface that you can work on where you're not going to slip or fall. All right, so as always, we are going to start with a full body warm-up because we're going to use all of our muscles today. So let's get started with some alternating knee lifts. You're just going to grab your knee, pull it up and into or close to your chest. Now today we're going to do 12 repetitions of each exercise, and we're going to go through the workout twice. So I'm not really sure how long it'll take, but I don't think it's going to be more than 30 minutes, which will get you in and out, but with a good workout. All right, now let's do some basic squats. So feet are about hip width apart. We're going to sit back, keep our heels down, and push through the feet. Exhale as you stand. So from the side, sit back in the squat, heels stay down, exhale as you stand. Let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. Now we're going to alternate a reverse lunge. So you're going to step 1 foot back, bring it to the front, step the other foot back. Lunges sometimes can challenge your balance. So if you need to hold onto something or be close to something that you can grab onto, then position yourself there when we get to that exercise. Let's do 1 more on each leg. Good. Okay, right here. Rotation. So we go out and we come in. This is one of the exercises I do before every run. It feels good for your hips. Do 1 more, and now we'll switch legs. Around and back. One more time. Lift it, bring it to the front. All right. Now let's do some arm circles to the front. So I'm going to point my palms out, my fingertips up, and we're going to start with a little smaller circle. Make it a little bigger as we go along. And as full of a range of motion as you can get. All right, now let's go backwards. So as you go backwards, right there, we're pulling our shoulder blades together in the middle. Pull them together. And then we'll make it just a little bit smaller, just like that. Now fingertips on the shoulders, rotate around. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your arms up nice and tall, pull down, squeeze the shoulder blades in the back. So your goal here to think about is touching your elbows together behind your body. We won't actually do that, but that's what you want to think about. Pull the shoulders down and together. Now we're going to switch. We're going to round to the front, pull back, squeeze the shoulders. So pull the shoulders apart, pull them together. Apart and together. 2 more. Together. Pull them apart and together. Now, arms like a goalpost, so give me 1 rotation down, and then we lift and then twist towards the knee. One rotation, lift and twist. Down and up, twist. So this gets rotator cuff, obliques, hip flexors, lots of stuff going on here. Down, up, twist, down, up, twist, down, up. One more, and twist. All right, shake your arms out. Mine are already burning just a little bit right there. Okay, so let's get started. Our first exercise is a chest press. You're going to be on your back on the mat for this. So if you have your heavier set of weights and you already know how much you can press for a chest press, you can take that. If you've never done a chest press before, take the lighter set just to get the movement right first. All right, so we're going to take our weights and we're going to lie on our back. We're going to keep our feet flat on the floor and our knees bent. We're going to start with the weights lifted above our chest, just in this position here. We're going to take our arms out to the side, tap the elbows on the floor, press straight back up and exhale. So right here, I want you to make sure your lower back is flat on the mat, so you may have to tilt your pelvis just a little bit, pull those abdominal muscles in. Think about pulling your belly button down to the floor and flatten out that lower back. All right, so 12 reps here. So we go out to the side, press up, that's 1. Down, up, 2. Always exhaling on the press. Down, up, 4. Down, up, 5. Up, 6. Down, up, 7. Down, 8. Exhale, 9. Make sure that lower back is flat. 10. Last 2. 11. Last 1. And 12. Now, I want you to turn your weights so your palms face each other and your weights are together. And we're going to take them overhead, tap the floor, and then pull them right back above your chest with an exhale. So again, make sure the lower back is flat on the mat right now. So let's go overhead, exhale on the pull. Now, if you start this and it feels too heavy, you can put one weight down and hold the other weight by each end and do it that way. So over, exhale, up. Over. This is called a pullover. Over. That's 6. Over. And 7. Over. Exhale. 8. And 9. 3 more. 10. 11. Last one. Tap and up. Okay. Now we're going to put those weights down and flip right over. Third exercise is a tall plank with an alternating shoulder tap. Now you could do this. A tall plank is when you are on your hands and your toes, like a push-up position. But you can modify this, put your knees down, and be in a modified plank position. What we're going to do is alternate tapping our shoulder with our hand, okay? Now, your key when you do this, don't let your body rotate open as you do it. And it's easier to rotate open when you're on your toes, so just be careful of that. So we're going to do 12 per side. If we start it and that's too many, you're going to do as many as you can, and then you're going to rest and come back in if you can. All right, so hands are directly under shoulders, feet are about hip width apart. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Check your position. Make sure those hips are not opening. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, 12. All right. If you need a little stretch back here, go ahead and do that. Now we're gonna stand up. We have a squat with an overhead press. So you could do this with one weight or two weights. I'm gonna take two, and I'm gonna put the weights right at my shoulders. So we're gonna do a squat just like we did in our warm-up. Stand, exhale with a press overhead. 12 reps, here we go. Squat, stand, press. So let's exhale right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure your heels stay down. You're pressing your hips back. There's 7. Here's the side view. 8, 9. 3 more. 10, 11. Last one. And 12. Okay. Now, we have a lunge with a biceps curl. So I want you to step your right foot to the front, your left foot back. We are going to do one lunge down and up with a biceps curl at the top. So we'll do 12 with the right leg in front, 12 with the left leg in front. Here we go. Down and up. 2, up. So when you do your biceps curls, keep your elbows in close to your side. Your knee does not need to touch the ground. And this is where, if your balance is an issue, put yourself next to something. You could also, if you're holding on with one hand, just do the biceps curl with the other hand. And then of course you'd have to switch on the next time. We've got 3 to go. 2, last time, down and up. Okay, so switch to the left foot in front. Now, if you've had enough curls, you could just do the lower body part of this and not curl through this. But if you want to do 12 more curls, then let's go. Down and up. Because 24 curls is a lot to do. Really, for repetitions, you don't need to do more than 15. If you can do more than 15, your weight is probably too light. This is 6, and up, 7, and up. And make sure that front knee stays in a good position behind the toes. 3 more, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, and up. Okay, now our last 2 exercises are back on the mat. So I'm gonna come back, same position here. The first one is a skull crusher. So I'm going to take one weight for this. I'm actually gonna take a heavier weight because I'm gonna hold it by each end like this. So roll back. Again, make sure that lower back is flat, tilt the pelvis, belly button to spine. We're gonna hold the weight straight up above our chest, and then we're gonna keep our elbows pointed to the ceiling, and from elbow to shoulder stays completely still, but the weight's gonna come right towards our forehead, and then we're gonna press it back up and squeeze the back of the upper arm, which is your triceps, okay? But while we do that, we're gonna add a bridge into it. So a bridge is where we lift our hips up, squeeze the glutes at the top. So here's how the exercise looks. We bring the weight down, we press up, lift the hips and the weight at the same time. So right here, you're squeezing triceps and glutes. Lower the weight and the hips, press them both up. All right, those were your practice. Let's do our 12. Here we go. So down, up, squeeze glutes and triceps. Down and up. Down and up. And I am on my heels right now. I have my toes kind of lifted off the floor. It does engage your hamstrings more. So if you start to get a cramp, then just go back to the full foot. down, exhale up. That's 8, down, 9, squeeze the glutes right here, 2 more, 11, last one, down, and 12. Okay, lower down and put that weight down. Last exercise is a side plank hold. So when you do this, we've got to set up the right way here. So I'm going to show you, I see my hair is all falling out. I'm just going to take it down. I'll fix it again in a second. So in a side plank, you have 4 different positions for your lower body, which determines the intensity of the exercise, how hard it is. So this is a level 1. This is going to be your easiest position. Always your elbow stays directly under your shoulder. You have to make sure of that. You don't want your elbow to be out here, and you don't want it to be way under your body. So good support here, 90-degree elbow under shoulder. So this is level 1. Level 2, you extend the top leg straight out. Level 3, both legs are extended. The top leg is in front, and like the heel of my front shoe is touching the toe of my back shoe. Level 4, our legs straight and stacked just like that, okay? So I'm going to go to a level 3 position, and all we're going to do is raise our top arm. We're going to lift off of the mat and hold it there, okay? So get into your position, choose it right now. If you started, it's too hard, make it easier. If you start and it's too easy, you can make it a little harder. But I'm going to count for 15 seconds, my count though, not an actual 15. All right, so let's raise our hips up, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Now, you've got to switch around and do the other side. So same position, same setup, legs are the same, elbow is directly underneath the shoulder, top arm is raised, and are we ready? We are. Lift and hold. Oh wait, I was in the wrong position, this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, so now we've gone through the workout once, you know exactly what to do, and we're going to go through it a second time right now. So, stay down on your mat. We start with our chest press. So, if you have heavier weights and you know how it felt before, you feel like you could go a little bit heavier, then do that right now. But let me fix my mat because it's messed up. Okay, so chest press followed by a pullover. Lower back is flat. Tilt the pelvis. Feet are flat on the floor. Palms face the ceiling. Elbows come out to the side. Tap the mat. Press up. Exhale. 2 and up. 3 and up. 4, 5, 6. We should go through this a little faster this time since we know what we're doing. Not as much explaining. 9, exhale up. This is your chest exercise. 10, 11, last one, down and up. Turn your palms so they face each other. Press the weights together. Check that lower back that it's flat. Weights go over, tap the floor. Exhale, back above your chest. 2, and bring it up. So this is your back exercise. And up. 4, exhale. 5, and remember you could put one weight down for this if 2 is too much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, last one, over and up. Okay, put the weights down. This is our plank with our shoulder tap. So remember, you could do this in modified position on your knees this way, or you can do it on your toes. But the key is hands stay under shoulders, hips stay still. All right, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. And you can rest whenever you feel like you need to. This is not an easy exercise. So if you can't get through all 12 reps, that's okay. Do as many as you can, and you'll work on getting up to 12. 10, I think that's 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. All right, stretch back here. Child's pose. And so that was your core, back and shoulders, upper body exercise. Now we have a squat with an overhead press. So squats work glutes and quads. Overhead press is shoulders. Weights are right here. We're going to keep a neutral grip where our palms face our head. Squat down. Exhale, overhead press. 2, press. 3, heels stay down. 4, sit your hips back. 5, down, up, 6, 7, 8, 3 more, 11, last one, down, up, press. Okay, lunge with a biceps curl, a stationary lunge. So I'm going to turn to the side this time. Right foot's in front, left foot is behind. Keep your upper body straight here. Lunge down, up, curl. So at the top, we're curling the weights towards our shoulders. 3, and curl. 4, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a good view of my backyard. All of the squirrels running around. 2 more, keep the elbows in tight on the curl. Last one, down, up, and curl. Okay, left foot in front, right foot is back. Here we go. Down, up, and curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course, if the curl is too much, you can always do every other one. You could take that part out. 9, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, and 12. Okay, last 2 exercises are on the floor. Skull crusher and then our side plank. So skull crusher works your triceps, back of the arm. All right, I'm going to take my heavier weight for this. And the bridge that we do with the skull crusher works your core, glutes, hamstrings. Really good to do. All right, hold the weight straight up. Flatten out that lower back. All right, elbows stay pointed to the ceiling. Remember, from shoulder to elbow stays completely still. So don't drop your arms like this as you're pressing, okay? That is not right. It's this motion right here, okay? All right, here we go. So to your forehead, press up, lift the glutes, squeeze them, release down, press up. So we've got multiple things going on here. Triceps, core, glutes. Exhale at the top, hamstrings, down. Press up, exhale, down. So at the top, squeeze the glutes and the triceps. down, up, 7, down, up, 8, 9, 10, last 2, exhale, last 1, and up. Okay, we're on our last exercise, our side plank hold. All right, so remember your setup here, elbow directly under shoulder, level 1, 2, 3, 4. Top arm is lifted. I'm gonna do my level 3. Lift up, hold. Now I'm holding for 15 seconds, but you could do this for less if you need to. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Switch sides. So when you do side plank, that works mainly your obliques. So the muscles that are right around your waistline, and you can feel that. The muscles right up under here are the ones that are really getting tight and working hard. But it's all of your core that's engaged. Lift the top arm, elbow directly under shoulder, lift the hips off the ground and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. You did it. Now let's do some stretches. So while we're on the mat, let's just use it. So roll back. I want you to grab both of your knees, pull them into your chest, and let's do just a gentle rock side to side. This feels really good on those lower back muscles. And this is just a great stretch to do if you tend to have lower back pain in general. All right, now let's stretch out the right leg. Make sure I have room here. Keep the left knee in and just hold it there. And we're going to circle the foot around one direction. And then let's go the other way. Now, I want you to bend the knee on the right side, straighten up the left leg, and then just point the toes up, point the toes down. So flex and extend the foot here. And when the toes point down, you can feel, like I feel a really good stretch behind my knee, and even in my hamstrings and my calves, down and up. Now we're going to cross that foot over the right knee, and we're going to pull that whole right side in, which stretches out the left hip. Hold that stretch, feels so good. Okay, now we're going to take your legs, leave them just like that, drop them off to the right, stretch your arms out both sides, and look to the left. This is your spinal twist. Oh, lovely, lovely. I love the way this feels. Oh, so good. This is another good one to do when you get up in the morning. You just feel kind of stiff from being still all night. All right, now let's come back to the center. We have to do the other side. So straighten out the left leg, bring the right knee in, circle that foot around, and we'll go the other way. All right, bend the left knee, put the left foot on the floor, straighten the right leg, and point the toes up and down, up and down. And on the down part, sometimes I like to hold it for just a second because then you really feel that stretch behind the knee like I was talking about. Oh, it feels so good. All right, now we're going to cross that over the left knee. Bring the left side up and in, and we're going to feel that stretch in our right hip there. Okay, we'll release that. Now drop the legs off to the left, open the arms out, and look to the right. Hold that. You can hold stretches as long as you'd like. You can do them multiple times. Just for the sake of time, I go through them once. All right, come back to the center. Now, let's roll ourselves up right here. We're gonna sit nice and tall. Put your hands behind you. Pull the shoulder blades together. Open your chest up towards the ceiling. So this is your chest stretch here. Hold that. Now we're gonna flip ourselves over onto all fours. Do our cat and cow. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Arch the back up. Pull the belly button in. Round out the shoulders. Release it down. Head comes up. Hold. Do it again. Arch the back up. Hips pull under. Release down. And we did this during the workout, but let's sit back onto our heels, walk your fingertips up. This is child's pose. So we're gonna put our forehead as close to the mat as we can get it and just hold it there. Now we're gonna take our right arm underneath our left, walk the fingertips out, and then turn the palm up towards the ceiling. Get your right shoulder as close to the floor as you can. Hold that. Okay, bring it back, straighten that arm out and do the other side. So walk the left fingertips out, turn the palm to the ceiling, and hold that there. Okay, let's bring that back in. All right, now we are going to come to a standing position, so let's do this slowly. Sometimes this makes me a little dizzy, so I like to start off here with a good hamstring stretch. It's like a forward fold and then roll up, one vertebrae at a time. And then at the top, we will stretch our quads, so we'll grab a foot. You can hold the opposite arm if you'd like to. You can also hold onto something if that feels better. Then we will switch sides. So you're just grabbing your foot, pulling your shoe as close to your glute as you can. Hold that. And we are finished. Oh, you know what? We should stretch triceps. Triceps. So arm up and down, press the shoulder or the elbow down and back. So I'm just pressing it down towards the middle of my back there. Switch sides. Oh, that does feel good. Okay, we did it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this simple and basic workout. I hope you enjoyed it. If it wasn't enough for you, you could go up to 15 reps in each exercise. You could do the workout 3 times instead of 2. You could increase your weights. The opposite is true if the workout was a little bit too much. You can decrease the number of reps. You could go through the workout 1 time, or you could decrease your weights or a combination of any of that. But nevertheless, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you next time, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks so much.